Hello again. Today we're going to play a new classic.
A new classic.
Well, it's new to me.
An old classic we're making new again.
An old classic we're bringing back. I think that this should totally be rebranded as Tron Light Cycles.
That would actually be pretty cool. I bet you they could totally do it too. They could do TwixT, the Tron version.
TwixT. So TwixT has a copyright of 1962. And it was by the Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company. That's right. It's American made.
The old well-known board game company, the Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company.
That's right. I mean, I'm sure that they actually had a couple of bookshelf games. There was another one that didn't look quite as interesting as this. But just the picture on the back caught my imagination. And it looked like it would be kind of fun and interesting. I brought it home. It's got the smell, this slight smell of Grandma's house.
Mm-hmm. Nice old attic, or like some dusty carpet, like 3-decade-old dusty carpet.
This is a super simple game where one color's trying to get to the opposite side of the board. So you've got like a red side and a black side. So black's trying to go down to the other side, and red's trying to have a continuous connection of pegs. And what you can do is on your turn, red will always go first. And on their turn, they'll be able to place a peg. And then black will be able to place a peg anywhere they like on the board. And then red will be able to place a peg anywhere they like on the board. And if you make like a knight move, which is 2 up and 2 across, then you'll be able to get just far enough away to put one of these little bridges down. If you happen to be in a position where 2 of those bridges could be made, then you can do what's called a double bridge, and you can put them both out. And you can use these things to lock out the other player. And what you're trying to do is keep them from getting to the other side while simultaneously getting to the other side yourself with a continuous line of things. If there's ever a peg out kind of on its own someplace, like some plan that didn't work out for you, yeah, you're welcome to take these apart, take these out of the, as long as they're not part of the equation going on up there, you can take them out and then you can redeploy them somewhere else.
Yeah, because there's not that many pegs for how many holes there are here. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
So effectively you don't run out of them at all. So, okay. Would you like to go first or second?
Well, maybe I'll go first since I'm already sitting on the red side.
Okay.
So I can place this anywhere I want to, huh?
You red bastard.
Red.
You go wherever you want.
You bastard. Gosh. All right, let's just go right here.
Okay. I'm going to go right here.
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 All right. Time for some action.
Uh-oh. Gears, get the wrenches in.
Oh. Walls are going up.
They are going up. Getting the gears in place.
No.
So one of the things that Sean told me you can do on this game is that you can, red always goes first, but if black wants to, you said that only can happen in the very beginning.
Yeah.
So black can just swap over to red's chosen area.
Well, I'm wondering, like, what's that opening move? How can that opening move be so good that you could just swap? And I think that that's something I saw in a video about this, and not so much in actual play yet.
There's videos about TwixT already.
Yes,
Yeah.
there was a video made just 3 days ago
It's
about Twix.
It's a 1960s video of TwixT.
No, there was the 3 day old one was a different video. I was thinking of something else.
It's all golden age gentlemen in their nice little tuxes and their scotches next to them.
I saw a video of this. It was like a world championship, and it was just from like a couple of years ago.
Oh, really?
Like maybe 3 years ago, they had some kind of world championship. TwixT.
I mean, it's like a fun version of checkers or something. Like I mean, like not obviously not checkers, but you know, it's got that kind of feel to it a little bit.
Hmm.
I realize this move is completely pointless because you can just put one right here.
Yeah. I think I could bridge those actually.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
This very serious world of World Championship TwixT.
Hey, it looks like it got pretty tough.
I bet it did.
There's a lot going on there betwixt the competitors.
All right.
Ah!
Oh, I'm betwixt you. It's gonna get real bad if you like completely thwart my chain at one point, because then I'm gonna have to go all the way around you.
Well, you've been making just steady progress the whole time. Where I am kind of disjointed at this point.
I feel like you gotta do a double move and get in my way. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you can chain that one too.
Yeah.
Because once you're in my way, that whole chain sucks. Am I too far away? Can you remove pieces once they've been chained? No.
I would think so.
Hmm. I mean, I can see what you can do here. Okay.
Hmm. Oh, man.
I'm getting betwixt you. This looks like a game that you could probably pull out a couple of them pretty quick. Ew. Oh, man. You're about to get in my way. Can I start a chain separate? Like, can I have a forked chain?
Yeah.
Okay. The riveting, titillating game of TwixT.
Oh, oh.
Yeah. It's not gonna probably be good for me.
Just figuring out where my piece has to be. Because you would have to go to here, here,
This is actually pretty fun, I think.
here. It's a lot better than any other game from 1962 or whatever it was.
I can see why this could be like, if there's a checkers championship, there could definitely be a TwixT championship. This looks like one of those games that would have fit really well in with all those when you get the classic board game sets and you've got chess and you've got checkers and you've got Parcheesi and what's what do they call it? Chinese checkers? Is that the one with the star?
Yeah.
It looks like it would fit right in with one of those.
I'm not really sure what to do. I want to just do this.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. My chain. The chain is broken. The song doesn't make sense with the theme. We're going Y chromosome on you. Oh, I see what your strategy is. It's just to keep getting in the way until you've got a...
Surprise!
Now I'm having to actually focus on all these. I'm starting to focus on all the dots, and then all of a sudden they all start kind of coming up and making me hypnotized here because I'm having to try to.
It's a little mesmerizing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, when you're trying to plan moves ahead, and all of a sudden your vision catches all the dots, and then you get a little struck by them.
It's funny. This board's all taped. It's got taped together. And there's weird stains on it.
Random.
It's kind of a hard plastic, and these little pegs are just typical plastic. But it's all in good shape for being so old. Aside from maybe the smell.
I'll put mine right here.
Okay. How does it connect that? That'd be nice.
Oh man, it's funny. It starts to actually get a little bit tricky as we get going.
It's a fascinating puzzle. Oh, he's shooting the gap.
Oh, there it is. That's what he was waiting for.
Oh, welcome to my trap.
Welcome to my sticky trap. So sticky.
Sticky icky make a mess. He's linking them up.
Making the chain. What happens if you, like... Okay, yeah, you say you could pull them off the previously produced ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got ourselves in a sticky situation. And another sticky situation.
This is a really tricky one.
This is. It is. Oh.
Just jam it right through the tape.
Yeah, I like how they taped this together, but then it's like they obviously didn't play with it after they taped it together.
Oh, yeah. It's like maybe they just avoided those spots or something. I didn't see any of them punched out before I started playing it. Oh no! No!
It's almost like I was setting that up, but I wasn't really. Not that particular one, but.
Gee.
Oh man.
Gee.
Oh, that might have cinched it.
I don't think I can mathematically beat you now.
I don't know. There's still maybe something. Yeah, I think I can still see a way you can get in my way.
Jeez. I should have just started firing all the way up the top.
They should call this game like dueling telephone companies, or like dueling.
So you can go here, or you can go here,
or I can go straight across. Well, not straight, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me think of like telephone or power lines.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna connect the grid first? Who will be the neighborhood's only power company? Come back next time on a riveting game of TwixT.
I'll just keep sending you up that way.
Yeah. I think that's got it.
Yeah, because I can't stop you now.
You can't stop the power line company from monopolizing. I'm not fully connected yet, but I don't think you can stop this other one that's sitting over here.
Nope. I think you got me.
And you have been TwixT.
It's almost like I would have had to go over here and start working on this side of it or something too.
Yeah.
Dang. You're insidious.
Insidious.
So what did you think of that?
I liked it. I think it was pretty fun. That's yeah, like it looks like something that you would play as like another one of those wholesome little old school games.
Yeah, it's definitely a kind of a throwback game. I'd say our playtime was really short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of like how people like the game Snake, and it's a pretty simple game, and you're kind of getting in your own way or whatever as you're playing that game. And you're kind of like dealing, instead of your own snake tail, you're dealing with the other person creating the snake tail in your way.
Tell you what, this is a great, like as far as like a really simple vintage game. Wow, this beats the hell out of. Well, I don't know. it's kind of on the level of checkers
Yeah.
in a way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's what I kept thinking of. Well, because you're playing red and black too.
Yeah,
and
it's got the classic colors and the
one-
plastic.
one piece put down per turn. You know, one movement more or less, and then you kind of have the double jump because you can do two at a time sometimes. So it's very checkers reminiscent.
It'd probably be kind of hard to find. I haven't tried to. I happened upon this game and thought it'd be interesting to talk about it. I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but this one
You could easily 3D print this if you.
Oh yeah.
If you're somebody that has a printer access to a 3D printer, very easily print this. These little and like the common FDM printer sizes would certainly be able to handle each one of these squares that the original game used before they were deluxeified with Scotch tape and hinged together.
You know what's funny is this seems like the kind of game that they would retheme and like put back out again. Like I'm not sure why.
I don't know why this isn't out more. Like this looks like unless it's got like like if they're not producing the game anymore and like a license, if it's such an old game, you'd think they'd be able to.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
It looks like something that Mattel or Hasbro would have. Does Mattel make games or are those just toys?
Yeah, Mattel, don't they own Wizards of the Coast?
Oh, do they? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just like Magic.
I thought Wizards of the Coast
Is that
owned
a game?
everything. Yeah, yeah.
Not really.
Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like something though that you'd see at like all anywhere that sells old the old classic games.
Apparently, this was part of a bookshelf series. It was made to like kind of look like a book and fit on the bookshelf and stuff.
Yeah.
It says 3M Company, so I wonder if that's what.
It's only to be. It's like we're not really playing it right. We should have mahogany chairs, a little fire going.
Is that what 3M stands for? Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing?
You think?
I didn't know that because it says 3M on the side over here.
Maybe.
Oh, those guys have made everything
maybe,
at some point.
Maybe if that's the case, yeah.
American made.
Yeah, you'd wonder where they'd be able to get the brand if you think that they'd get sued, but there's no company probably to sue anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah, not back in 1962.
Yeah. TwixT, look for it at not your local game store.
Look for it at thrift stores and antique stores. And if you see this, if you're in an antique shop and you see one of these tucked away, it's a really good time. It's a lot more fun than it ought to be for a game that's so old. All these games here in my place are are new and that's fun and cool a lot of times, but it was kind of neat to find something old that's actually still entertaining.
I want to take
did a quick Google,
just a fast Google to see if they have like a reproduced copy of it. So TwixT. So first thing came up is an eBay copy for $10, and you paid about $10.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you can find it. Mercari, somebody's got it for $7. Like it's if they aren't reproducing this game, somebody's pulled it out of their grandma or grandpa's attic.
They probably made a lot of them.
Yeah. Again, surprise, but yeah, very easy to. I would imagine you could even like with very minimal. Not CAD ability, but 3D modeling ability off Tinkercad, you could just produce this if you wanted to too. So,
it's a fun game.
Yeah, keep an eye out for TwixT.
Highly recommend it.
It was fun. I actually really enjoyed this, so I would totally play a game of TwixT in between something that was more cerebral with the rules.
What we'll do is I'll bring this out to game night and make all the fellas jealous of my newfangled game. I mean, look at the guy in the front. I mean, it's just kind of hilarious to me that he's so serious.
Yeah.
He's like he's got that
really
Casino Royale kind of look. He looks like.
What's in the background? Is that the mining company working? It looks like some people on a space, like in space.
They're like people in Vietnam or something. Look, they got guns.
Why do they have that in there?
So maybe this. It does, I didn't really read what this was meant to represent, but maybe it's like kind of a military battle thing, trying to get across enemy lines or something like that.
Yeah, like trying to make your trenches across the enemy lines before the other people do. Maybe that's the case.
But you got him thinking hard, and then in the background are like some like little military silhouettes. It's probably hard to tell. And then in the back, a nice, relaxing 70s or 60s household.
Yeah.
All right, folks, that's all we got for you today. If you'd like to see more old games on the channel, too bad I don't have a bunch of old games. I have a couple, though, and maybe we'll bring out some more old games now and then when we figure them out or find them.
Yeah.
Digging through Grandma's house or something.
Some old gems.
I've got a couple of old ones. Maybe we'll learn them up and play them. But mostly they suck, so I don't know if I'll do that a lot.
What are you going to do?
All right, folks, that's all we got for you today. Owen here from Organic Cardboard has his own channel, and I invite you to check him out as well as myself. Hit us up with a subscribe. We need your eyes. If you'd like to see more playthroughs, I've got a playlist right here. If you'd like to see something the algorithm wants you to see, just do its will. That's what it wants. Enjoy your Until next time, enjoy your games, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.